Hey guys, it's me Jay Star K Channel coming to you with a doom topic video. In this video right here, it means a lot to me to talk to you guys about the topic that I'm gonna talk to you guys about, just because it's something personal. And my topic is about being fat. I always been a plus size girl since I was a little girl. You know, since I was born. I was born small but chunky. I am short also, so whatever I gain or how much I weigh, you can see it. Because I'm very short, and you can actually it's noticeable more than, like, let's say a person who's way taller than me who probably weighs the same amount as me, and you probably won't notice. And I used to get bullied a whole lot from elementary school to middle school about my weight. And I mean, bullied. I used to go home crying. I used to get into fights. I stopped, like, for getting bullied and getting teased. I even stopped eating. Almost fainted in front of my family. And it was brought to, like, my attention, like, yo, what are you doing, and I let them know, like, look, I'm getting bullied. Like, I wanted a little boyfriend so bad, and I used to cry and go home like, why don't boys like me, or why do certain girls get the certain attention they get, and I'm like, I'm a little girl, and in a way, like, I understood, in a way I didn't understand. I didn't know what was going on. Like, I didn't realize I was different in my own way because my family didn't treat me different. They always said, you're beautiful, you're pretty, for being your size, and I'm like, well, what's my size? And then realizing, like, wow, I am bigger than a lot of people I know. I had boobs before I was supposed to have boobs, and it was so hard. I used to cry all the time. I mean, literally cry myself to sleep because people were just so mean. Kids were, like, just so mean. And at the same time, now that I'm older and I think about it, they were kids. They didn't know any better, you know? And I was so scared to go to high school, thinking that everything I went through from elementary school to middle school, and so I'm like, guys, I had kids put bugs in my food, in my hair, spit at me, steal my stuff, and like, I used to get, like, I got jumped before for being my weight, and I know it might sound like, whoa, that's crazy, and I'm like, yeah, it is, but that's how ignorant kids are at a certain age, because they don't know. Parents don't teach them. They don't know. And it's funny because I had a teacher, and I forgot his name, but he noticed how certain students would treat me. And one day he got in front of the classroom, and he was speaking about how people should treat other people, because he wouldn't you like he would say you didn't want nobody to treat you a certain way. Some of the kids that used to bully me and tease me actually lived around my neighborhood, which didn't make it any better either, because I'm trying to live a life, as a child, and I had friends in the neighborhood and everything, but then these little badass bullies would come out of nowhere and be like, oh, fat girl, and just, like, pretty much just put me down. I don't know between what time to what time in my life that I was, like, bumping, but all I know is that I was so scared to go to high school. And it's so funny because my sister, I love my older sister to death. Like, I love her with all my heart. She one of the reasons why I am the way I am today. I have so much confidence today. Like, I am nobody can break me down. You call me fat, and I'm like, thank you. Yes, I'm fabulous and tasty. You're right. You know? And my older sister, we're 10 years apart, mind you, which is amazing in its own way too, because she had experience that I didn't have. And she would tell me, like, don't let certain things get to you, don't do this, don't do that, you know. And I remember before I graduated middle school, she gave me a haircut. She literally cut my hair like really short and gave me this nice look, and I put a dress on and everything like that. And like I went to my graduation, and people who were so mean to me and so rude and bullies and all that stuff, you know, were really like, wow, look at this girl, look at her, you know. Then I got to high school, and I was so scared my first couple days because, you know, I didn't know anybody really. And like I had classmates from, you know, middle school in the same high school as me, but you know, we didn't really go like have the same lunches and not like that. I I don't remember exactly what day it was. All I remember is that I made a few friends, and they were introducing me to their friends. And it was a girl, and she comes up to me and she's like, I love your style. I love the way you're dressed right now. Like, I love everything. And I felt so good inside because, you know, I had female friends. You know, I had my little girlies and all that good stuff growing up. But then, you know, they've been my friends forever. You know, of course they were like, oh, you're beautiful, da, 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 da. But to hear from somebody else, you know, somebody I didn't know, it made me feel good. Like, oh wow, like thank you. And honestly, if it wasn't for my name and it wasn't for my personality and just still being me and not letting my past get to me, I wouldn't have had the best 4 years of high school. I had the best 4 years ever. I made so many friends, popular, not popular, popular. You know what I mean, guys. um, I mean, I had people come up to me like, "Why do you chill with her? You know, you're kind of popular now. You know, you are who you are." And I'm like, "Are you serious?" I chill with the world because I wasn't the most popular girl. I wasn't the most prettiest girl. I was known for being a fat girl in the group. Your fat friend, you know. And I felt like I needed to defend these people. You know, like, oh my god, like I was in their shoes. Like, don't be like that. You know. And ever since then, I've been nothing but a big ball of confidence, a big, beautiful woman. I'm very proud of who I am. You know, I have a love bug. You know, I have my place. I have a wonderful job. I have family that loves me, friends that love me. And it's so funny because a lot of those people that bullied me and made fun of me, if you see them today, you're like, baby, you should never have talked about anybody. Because look at you now. Those guys that made fun of me for who I was try to holler at me years later. Like, I had a bully, and he's on the corner from where I used to live, and he would bully me all through middle school, elementary school. I had one of my best friends throw a party. I wound up going because I really don't go to parties and stuff like that around a certain age because I wasn't really allowed to. But I remember I was starting to get freedom because I was getting older. I went, and here comes Mr. Slickbrick talking about, damn, girl, you looking all good and stuff. If I would have known you would have came out like that, I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. He's like, can I walk you home? And I'm like, yeah, you can walk me home, but you ain't getting my number. You got to keep chasing his ass. You feel me? After you done made fun of me, now you trying to get with me. Life is so funny. So, now that I am older, mature, makes me laugh because the new location where I'm working at, I had a woman come in and call me a fat bitch. Sorry for the language. And all I can do was laugh and tell her, thank you, ma'am. I know I am fabulous and tasty. And she just started laughing for the simple fact that she thought that would hurt me and it didn't hurt me. And all I did was laugh it off. And then not like I did it in a smart way, but I did it in a funny way that she just started laughing. And she was like, you know what, girl? I give you so much props because I thought that, something like that would hurt you and it didn't hurt you. You actually you had a great response. I'm like, cause honestly, I have my moments that I feel some type of way about certain things in my body, but I'm human, but I never, ever, ever, ever let my confidence go down. I fought too many battles, lost some wars, gained plenty of wars to let anyone else put me down. And ladies, I mean, I don't know if my video is going to help anyone, my crazy story or my crazy stories or whatever I'm telling you, but honestly, at the end of the night, what I want you ladies and men, because men get bullied too, and especially about their weight and stuff like that, I want you to realize that what we think isn't exactly what other people see, or what some people see is not what you think. It's not what other people see in you either. Because honestly, I thought I would never I thought I would never have a boyfriend. I thought that nobody would never have friends. I thought that I was ugly. I thought so many things about myself, and all those thoughts were so incorrect. Child, let me tell you, I'm so proud of myself today. And like I said, we all have our moments. Because I have my moments when I go shopping and I see something that I want and they don't have my size. And, I'm like, damn, I wish I was a little more skinnier, you know. But I'm not going to sit there and beat myself up, I am working hard on getting myself back down to a certain size. I mean, I want to still look good for myself and feel good. Honestly, it's not even about looking good. It's more about feeling good, which I'll be making another video about certain other topics. But I am going through a little issue in my life and been going through it since, like, I think 2009. And it's been really affecting my weight, but it hasn't been affecting my confidence. But yeah, guys, it's funny, the steps that we take in life, the path that we go through, you know. And I'm happy that I went through the things that I went through because it made me a strong woman. It made me who I am today. And honestly, I don't know where I would be without certain support, without actually listening. Because I had to listen and learn, to accept me. And I accept myself. Freaking, I'm fat. I'm fabulous and tasty. And hopefully this helps you guys. Remember, nobody else loves you. It's alright. Because once you start loving yourself, trust me, the spotlight's on you, baby. And everybody's going to want a piece. Everybody. So stay you. Stay true. Stay blessed. Bye, guys.